Hey. Acid. I'm off to get some acid. So this is the stuff we're using, rust and stain cleaner. Oxalic acid on rocks. Oxalic acid is the toxic substance that makes rhubarb leaves poisonous to eat. Says it mainly eats away rust. Let's find some stones. It's fun doing stuff like this because you get to go back through and look at all the stuff that you found over the times. Oh, and by the way, this is not a tutorial. I am learning. I just thought I'd share it with you. Here they are all laid out. I'm not sure what I'm expecting from this. I just hope I'm not going to ruin any of my rocks. I'm a little bit nervous. So we'll pick a couple that we'll watch out for. That guy, he's got some oxidization on there. That's the type of stuff that this acid targets. Ones like that. This is one that I collected just the other day. It's just a bit of rhyolite with Chalcedony in there, but it has a lot of that red stuff on there. These buckets are just under 8 litres in each one. Doing it outside for the fumes. 100 grams for 1 litre of water. This stuff is 2 kilograms, so I need 1.6 kilograms in there. I need my glove. So you can see it looks just like sugar in there. Oh, it stinks. Smells like sulfur. See you guys, have fun. Bye-bye, jelly bean. Ah, don't splash. Alright, they're in there now. I'm gonna leave them for a few days. I hope I'm not doing anything wrong. It's been 2 hours. This was the rhyolite that I had shown it had oxidization all over it. I'm happy with that now. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to mix up a bucket of bicarb soda and water and rest a minute. Now, because of that, the rhyolites I weren't going to put in there, I'm going to pop them in there. I'll come back in 2 hours, pull them out, pop them in with that guy. That made him look pretty. Wow, he's come up really good. The difference is pretty astounding. You can see how it's starting to eat away the iron. It's doing its job. Oh, sorry, not iron, but iron infused stuff or whatever. Anyway, I've taken those guys out. I've filled up this bucket again with some fresh bicarb soda. I'm a little bit worried because it looks like that. Of this dusty stuff all over my nose. Have I ruined them? Freak. Oh man. Oh no. No, it looks like it rubs off. Alright, so we're learning. Well guys, I'm gonna leave you here. I'll get them into the buckets and I'm gonna have to assess what I'm doing. I can't even see the rocks down the bottom here. It looks like crystals of oxalic acid. I'm sure there's people out there watching right now going, "You idiot, what have you done?" I'm so not a scientist. So what I found online is that you have to dilute the solution even more and you continue adding in the bicarb soda until it stops fizzing. We'll see if it fizzes, and it still does. It's still acidic. Well, I can deal with that. Just keep doing that until it until it stops. I've got all the rocks now out into my little bags that I use for rock handing, and the bigger ones in the bucket. So I'm just cleaning these. I want to see if I can pop this stuff out. Oh, it's breaking away. Come out of there. Ooh. So this oxalic acid is really eating this stuff down. Got them out of there, most of it. I'll keep working on it. Look at those pretty bends. Let's look at what they turned out like. Take it in the light. So you can see this one's gonna need some more. These were left in there for 3 days. Some interesting little formations there. They're definitely gonna need some more. You can see the iron coming off on it, so it's been affected by the acid. Really, this acid is best for, you know, rocks and crystals that have high oxidization on them. They've turned out nicely. There wasn't too many that had that on there anyway to start with, but it was a fun experience to go through the whole process. Now this was the one, another one that we used as a guide. It had a lot of the red on the top, and on the bottom now it's taken it off the surface, but it's being captured in there. So you've got a little bit of it through there, deep inside the little pockets where, what am I trying to say? You can see it in there basically. But it did work on that guy. It's worked some wonders with this rhyolite. There must have just been a little fine layer of oxidization on it, but it turned out really cool. Made it a bit prettier. Same with that spherical rhyolite there. Just brought the colors out a little bit more, or took the dullness away. This guy, it's had a reaction to the acid where there's, I think it's called hazing or crazing through there, which is little cracks. Those cracks, you can't feel them. If you were to rub your finger over that, you can't feel them, but you can definitely see them in that white section there. This is common opal. You can see a bit more there. So the acid's affected that in probably not a good way. I mean, I'm not going to use this for anything. It wasn't big enough or anything like that. A lot of the things you'll see me doing is really just experimenting and having a play with the rocks and just sharing it with you guys. There's the rocks all cleaned up. Next video, we're back onto the hunt. And I even find a little bit of opal. So next week, if you're still watching right now at the end, it's back out to agate hunting. Find some more of these bad boys.